Hi, how are we all doing today? My name's Shandy, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be doing something slightly different. We're going to be riding from Foxhill on the way home. Let me hit the intro and we get into it.
Right, welcome back onto familiar territory. Back on my bike, nice and comfortable. So as you can see by the title, I'm riding slightly different from Foxhill instead of to Foxhill. Thought I'd change it up a little bit. The weather isn't too bad today, a little bit cool, but with my nice winter gloves and my white boots, lovely and warm. So my aim in this video today is just have a little chat like I usually do week to week, but obviously give you a little brief history like I've been trying to do in the recent videos. So what I'll do now, I'll cut away and talk to you about Foxhill. I'll see you in a minute.
Right, let's get into a little bit of the history of Foxhill. So it is located in Swindon, primarily with two district entities. A famous former motorbike track and a historic house called King Edward's Place, formerly known as Foxhill Stud Farm. On Foxhill itself they have a motocross track that was established in the mid-1980s. A historical fact about Foxhill, it hosted the first ever double-headed Grand Prix event in 1995. The historic King Edward's Place, formerly known as the Stud Farm, originally built in 1883 by three Oxford undergraduates and was originally named the Foxhill Stud Farm. King Edward VII was a frequent visit to the house, and his mistress Lily Langtry kept the horses and property. Right, so that's a little brief history of Foxhill. Let me get on the road and I'll see you in a minute.
Right, and we're back. So I hope you learned a little bit of something from Foxhill. So yeah, a little bit of a different video last week with a bike review. I know it's absolutely terrible, but I was jumping out of my comfort zone for that. And hopefully in the future we'll have a few more reviews when I get my bike test. Right, this was a little bit hidden then, wasn't it? In the complete wrong gear. It's been a while since I've thrown myself off like that. Oh, look at that loose gravel. Let's go a bit slow. Getting on overconfident again on my bike. But the views out here are absolutely amazing, aren't they? So what's been going on in the world of Shandy, like I say every week? Right, so it's been a little bit busier this week. So I have gone out, found the suit I want for my wedding renewal. Spoke to Father Tim. I keep calling him Father Toby on the past videos, but it's Father Tim. So we now got an order of service, what hymns we're going to be having, paid the final bit of the wedding, so there's nothing really much else to do now but to wait. Sorted out some centerpieces for the actual venue tables, that's been sorted. Working as usual, being really busy at work. Oh, look at that, I love the views out here. I know it's a little bit overcast, but at least it ain't raining. I did actually check the weather forecast and there's no rain until Sunday night. Hopefully my voice is slightly different because I have repositioned my voice mic again. Now it was a little bit clearer on my last video, so I'm trying something slightly different, because how I had it before was I'd have it on the padding in my helmet next to my right eye, but where it was near the crease of the visor I was getting all the noise and the bugs and that bouncing off of my visor. So this time I've got it on my I have like a little chin lip on my helmet to protect me from the wind, so I've used my DJI magnet, part of the mic, and I've put it on there, so hopefully it ain't too loud, because I'm used to shouting in my helmet. Problem is it's windy, and look at the amount of traffic that's here. Right, let me cut away till when I'm past this point. You don't want to be sat here for the next 5 minutes. Right, we finally got out of there. That was painful. This road is extremely busy. Right, let's see how this goes. There's been a lot of traffic on the road today. Well, it is midday. Yeah, going up to talk about Foxhill on the cutaway a minute ago. Oh, because it's all gravel road, I probably could have rode up there on my bike, but I didn't want to fall off with any of the loose rocks. Let me adjust my helmet a bit. So yeah, I was breathing a little bit when I got to the top of Foxhill in all my motorbike gear, but it did take a couple of takes because I was so out of breath. Definitely need to do some cardio. But yeah, other than, oh look at that water. Other than the wedding renewal and working, it was my boy's birthday, my youngest boy, so we had family round, what was nice. So my boy saw all the family, he got presents, it was a nice evening, and I managed to get a day off work for it, so that was a double bonus. Well, I have to put my tinted visor back up. I'm still recovering from Foxhill, I'm still warm, and it's fogging up my visor. Oh, all I can smell is burnt wood, love it. So on the way to Foxhill, I got 2 Baikonauts, what was nice. Because it being this time of year, I'm seeing less and less bikers out on the road now. It's just nice getting out in my own little world, really. Yeah, so I've got the weekend off again, so I'm just going to relax, maybe have a little drink, but yeah, just chill out. Oh, Battlefield 6 come out, so I might have a little go on that. But, everything on my body is nice and warm except for my throat, so I think it is time to put the this coat has a chin protector, like a balaclava sort of thing. I think on my next ride I'm going to have to put that on, because that's the only bit that's quite chilly at the moment. Even though I'm quite hot from walking up to Foxhill, I can definitely feel the coldness on my throat. But that's what I've noticed as well. Look at all the leaves changing as well, all turning a golden brown. A lot more leaves on the floor as well, what I've been trying to look out for. But it won't be long until they're all completely gone. But yeah, even though it's overcast, there's no really much haze. A lot of leaves bouncing off my helmet though. I don't know why he's got that second number plate. He can't be selling that. Look how old and banged up it is. I thought, let's have a look. Driver and Vehicle Licensing Agency. Unless he's just taking it for someone. I don't know. I've had a big Yamaha behind me, and every time I stop to turn, all I can hear is his engine and exhaust. It's a bit intimidating being on this little 125. Yeah, I don't know, there's not much straight roads here, so I can't overtake the van. I've been doing a lot more filtering again, getting a lot more confident. But I'm behind this little moped learner. I don't know if the max speed is like 30 on them or 40, because I'm only going 40, but this is a 50 road. I've been getting a little bit impatient though with slow bikes and cars. But a lot. Oh, look at the view there, getting distracted again, but the view's great. Yeah, just a lot of traffic out today. But it's not affecting my riding. It might be slowing me up a bit. I'm just enjoying the ride itself. Now, a couple of you that have seen my videos, you might have recognised this area, only because on a couple of my bike rides I've actually gone past Foxhill but not really stopped there. So I thought I'd actually make an effort, as I haven't been there since I was a kid. Now, I used to, when I was a young boy with my mates, we used to walk 5-6 miles to the top of Foxhill, make a day of it. Right, so I thought I'd cut that bit. You don't want to be sat there in traffic again at the traffic lights. But there's always bottleneck traffic around this. I think I've said it in the past videos. But yeah, I'm still tweaking bits and bobs with my audio and my video editing. But yeah, I've got a long way to go yet. It was a little bit cringe, that review video. But then it's the first time ever doing something like that. So the more I do it, the more I'll get used to it. Oh, that was a nice bike. I was just looking in the rear mirror there and it wasn't a Yamaha. It looked like a nice old styled Honda. Yeah, he's gone now, so not as intimidating. Oh, did I get a bike and nod? Yeah, got a bike and nod, nice. Beautiful. Officially the first one on the video, but third one today. Yeah, look at all the leaves. This is like the final part until it gets to full winter, and you know I don't really like winter, only because of the cold, and it's all grey and dull, isn't it? But yeah, I know I keep popping on about it, there's so much traffic. It being a green, let's see if I can get, I always go flip my visor up because I'm so hot. Come on, let's see if we can beat the light. I'm going to beat that light anyway, I don't care. Oh, we got through it when it was orange. Gloves are absolutely amazing on this as well. I haven't felt no bit of wind. They're Gore-Tex with fairy lining, so they're waterproof. And I've mentioned it on the videos before, and I keep referencing stuff from older videos. The only downside is like a really thick rubber knuckle protector instead of the hard plastic. Now, I don't know what's better, but it's all psychological really, because I think, or I feel like I'm less protected, but no, I'm not. Yeah, look at all this traffic. I was on the way to Foxhill before the video. I was stuck behind this learner and it was going 30 on a 50 road, and the tailback was mental. But it wasn't like a standard learner car. It was, I think it was like a 15-year-old Skoda whatever, and it looked banged up, and I thought, is it really a proper driving instructor in an old car like that? Because you never really see it, do you? You usually just see them in brand new cars like Red Driving School or AA. But yeah, it did cause a tailback. Yeah, I think this is the busiest it's ever been when posting a video on the road. Oh look, I don't know if you can see it, a tractor on the field. Wonder what he's doing. But yeah, so much farmland out here. You can smell it as well. As at work, smell it. But yeah, it is absolutely the perfect temperature at the moment. Throat has got used to this cold air now, so it is slowly warming up. All at another tractor, and no one in that one then. So I wonder if that was the same farmer. I wonder if this is always the same farmland. Yeah, moving forward, I know getting a lot more confident chatting to you lot and riding my bike. It did at the start take about 4 or 5 attempts just to kick off the video. I nearly bike and nodded in then. I'm in such a habit of people on bikes to nod, and I digress again. Yeah, first attempt today doing my intro at Foxhill and getting back on the road with you lot. So I'm slowly getting there. I know I need to edit a little bit better, and I'm just going to be throwing bits together, see what works, see what doesn't. Joys of having a small YouTube channel, really, isn't it? That I can afford to make the mistakes and learn from them. Done a little bit of research, but you can tell I'm very amateur on the review video. It did get me a little bit. I was like, I could have done a lot better. So I'm going to have to watch some videos to see how they pan the camera. But that's what I'm struggling with, is obviously you read it, the information, so we can give it to you, the audience. But then I don't know if it's a still photo and it's moved during editing, or if it's moved and then there's voiceover. I just don't know. I'm gonna have to investigate a bit further, because obviously I want to make better content for you lot, and I enjoy making this content. At first I had to push myself a little bit because it was very unnatural for me, but as each week goes on, it's getting more and more fun, and it's a great excuse to get out on my bike. Yeah, 1,047 miles on this bike now. Result. Near Wooden Bassett, near the motorway. Oh, imagine how good it'd be if I could actually get on the motorway. That'll soon come when I get my bigger bike. Oh, I can add noise. Number 2 of the video. Absolutely beautiful. Look at all these leaves flying up. There's just so many different colour leaves on all the trees. I know a lot of people, they love autumn, don't they, because of the colour changes. I don't mind it, but I'd rather it be nice and hot, bright green leaves. Is it lift lane? Can I make it? I'm committed now. Nice, straight through the lights. Bring it around a bit. Cuts in. No, I don't think you're supposed to do that on the lane he was on. I'm not too sure. Let's bring it over a bit. Oh, my glove got stuck on the clutch then. Let's see how I get on. Will my luck change? These lights? No. Nice. Oh, that one always pulls off so slowly. Perks of having a motorbike, eh? Right. Yeah, that leaves everywhere. I did have a bit of a moment when I was getting close to Foxhill though, because there's a gravel trap going up and I pulled off the main road onto it like I was on a normal road, and I felt my front wheel go slowly and I was like, oh. Alright, so I am nearly home. I am going to call it a day. I hope you learned a little bit about Foxhill today and enjoyed the video. And you know what? I'll see you on the next one. Cheers. Bye bye.